Apple CarPlay is officially here on all Tesla vehicles. That's right. It's true. This is not clickbait. This is not fake. This is the real deal full CarPlay experience that you can easily add to your Tesla right now. This unlocks a ton of brand new hidden features, it gives you access to a whole new app experience with an actual app store, and will totally change the way that you use your Tesla every single day. In this video, I'm going to tell you what Tesla doesn't want you to know, and that is how to easily add CarPlay to your Tesla step by step. Gives you access to Waze, Audible, YouTube Music, SiriusXM, Amazon Music, plus so much more awesome collection of apps. So let me give you sort of the definitive video on how to add CarPlay to your Tesla. Let me show you the easy ways, let me show you the hard ways, and let me show you lots of different options that'll give you the full CarPlay experience without breaking the bank. And a huge thanks to Drive Protected for sponsoring this video. So before I even go into this any further, let me quickly explain why you'd even want to do this in the first place. I mean, Tesla is known for having, super advanced software features built into the car. They've got a sleek, minimal interface, and, to Tesla's credit, the software in their cars is getting better and better all the time. They're adding more apps, they're adding more features. We just got MyQ, we've got Steam support in the Model S and Model X. We finally got Apple Music after years of asking, but as great as it is to see sort of these missing features come, all Teslas today still have some very basic features they're missing that you can find in almost every other car on the road for just a fraction of the price of what a Tesla is going to cost you. The ability to use Waze for your mapping system of choice, or listen to an audiobook through Audible, or even having real built-in text message functionality. The Tesla sort of does text messages, but really not at all like you should be able to do on your car. CarPlay unlocks all of these features plus so much more, gives you a great way to customize your car experience, and again, really just unlocks a whole new level of features you just can't get with the stock Tesla software. And again, while Tesla software is still really good as it stands today and it's getting better, it doesn't necessarily need Apple CarPlay, but certainly having CarPlay can give you an augmented experience that is way better, and in my opinion, does fix many of Tesla's, numerous shortcomings. So let me break down the top 5 ways you can easily add CarPlay to your Tesla right now. These projects range from dead simple to do, you don't need any of their equipment, you can do it in 30 seconds, to others that are plug and play solutions that do require extra hardware, but will sort of give you the full CarPlay experience that you're missing. So let's start with number 1. The easiest way to get all of these apps from your phone onto your Tesla is with an app called Tesla Mirror. This is available on iOS or Android, and essentially, as the name suggests, the app is going to wirelessly mirror whatever is on your iPhone or Android phone screen to your Tesla screen through the browser. So you can put up any app that you've got on your phone to the Tesla screen. This could be Waze, it could be a podcast client, could be a sports client, could even be video. I'm not going to condone watching video while you drive because that is illegal, but technically speaking, that is possible to do with this mirroring app. And the way the Tesla Mirror app works is actually pretty similar to a way a lot of these other systems work, and that is by taking full advantage of Tesla's full-featured web browser that is built into every single car to display basically a custom page. Okay, so now I'm actually in the car, and let me show you how the Tesla Mirror app works. So I've got my car here ready to go and ready to connect. You can see here the Tesla Mirror app on my iPhone is very simple. It's literally just one switch and one button. And basically what you see here is the address of what you want to input into the Tesla's web browser, and then some instructions here. So what this says is that if you want to use this sort of, wirelessly on the go, you want to make sure your phone's hotspot is turned on, and then make sure your car is connected to that hotspot. Basically making sure your phone and your Tesla are on the same network. And to get this started, I'm just going to tap the start button, and let me show you what that looks like. All right, so now that the car is connected, all I want to do next is just go to the Tesla web browser, and then I'm going to go to the special IP address that I've got in my Tesla Mirror app, which in this case is going to be 240.3.3.3. So 240.3.3.3. Hit enter, and then, with any luck, there we go. I see my iPhone's home screen. I'm going to go home, and there you go. That is my iPhone's home screen right on my Tesla. And like I mentioned before, because this is just mirroring my iPhone screen, anything I do on my screen is going to show up on my phone. So I can go through my different apps if I wanted to. I could open up settings if I wanted to. If you want to see my very secure Wi-Fi password, I could even open up YouTube and I could start playing a video. Yes, it is going to work even if I do full screen. Again, I'm not recommending you do this. I'm going to turn that off. I don't condone it, but yes, because this is mirroring your screen, anything you do on your phone screen will work on here. A couple of cons, couple of downsides though to this method is that the first is that the biggest really is that touchscreen support doesn't work here, so I can't actually tap anything on here. You are going to be limited to this smaller window. So that's sort of one of the downsides here, is that you're just going to be getting a window like this. So if you can live with those limitations and you just want an easy way to sort of mirror your phone screen, here's, Apple Music, for example, really, really easy to do, and you can basically set it up within like 30 seconds. All right, we'll continue more on that in just a moment, but first, let me tell you guys about an amazing service that you absolutely need to know about that is going to do 3 very important things for your Tesla. One is to protect it, the other is to save you money, and the third is to make the entire process super simple and super easy. And only one company can check all of those boxes, and of course, that is this video's sponsor, Drive Protected. Now, if you haven't heard of Drive Protected before, let me introduce you to the #1 source for DIY paint protection film. They're here not only to help you protect the most important parts of your Tesla, but also walk you through the entire process step by step. And let me tell you that the team at Drive Protected are masters of their craft. They are experts at this, they know what they're doing, and they're here to take all of their experience and knowledge and share it with you so you can have a really easy and successful install, even if you're a beginner like me. And if you're thinking, why do I even need paint protection film or PPF? Look no further than this image that has been making the rounds online, or look no further than my Model Y that I accidentally dropped my charging cable on that put a nice scratch right on my car. And one of the things that I love most about Drive Protected is that they've got a number of excellent options to fit your Tesla's paint protection plan. If you just want to go with the hood or headlights, they've got that. Maybe add the bumper in there, they can do that as well. The film itself is completely transparent and designed with incredibly intelligent technology to provide a professional and sleek finish. And even as a total beginner myself, I just went through the process of installing a Drive Protected PPF kit on the hood of my Model Y, and it couldn't have been any easier. And they also offer a PPF install kit that is going to give you everything you need for your install to be successful. You've got your solutions here. They include a clay bar, microfiber cloth, and even a few sample pieces of the material so you can sort of practice and do some tests before you dive into the real thing. And I should also mention that even if you're not a Tesla owner yourself or you've got another EV in your garage, Drive Protected has an excellent array of packages for other EVs on the road as well right now. Like they've got packages for the Ford F-150 Lightning and both the Rivian R1S and R1T. So now is the time to protect your Tesla with super high quality, easy to install PPF, and be sure to use the code Rosenfeld at checkout to get 20% off your next order. Again, check it out for yourself today and learn more for yourself today by clicking the link right down below. Now is the time, protect your Tesla with Drive Protected. Learn more and check it out for yourself today. Again, the link right down below. Now, the second method I want to show off is this system here that is totally modular, gives you the full CarPlay or Android Auto experience, and also gives you a full level of customization that you cannot get with any other sort of method on this list. If you want something with full-on touchscreen support, a big screen, and something you can easily have or remove in your car when needed, then the best way to go is actually going to be using a cheap Android tablet to basically emulate a car's infotainment system and give you full CarPlay. And I'm not going to go through a step-by-step process on how this works because there are plenty of different articles and videos online, but I will leave linked down below some resources and all the tools you'll need to do this. It's really, really easy, gives you full customization so you can sort of pick the system you want. And even if you've got an Android tablet already lying around, even better, this should work on that. And just a nice option that I thought I'd throw out there to give you guys sort of maximum customization options. Next up, method number 3 is actually basically the same underlying tech as method number 2, but in a much cleaner package. Basically, if you didn't know, you can get third-party screens made for Tesla, specifically the Model 3 and Model Y, that have native Apple CarPlay support built right into them. Now, you don't get a ton of customization here as there aren't a ton of options on the market, but they do look significantly nicer and can sort of seamlessly be installed right inside of your Tesla. Now, the only problem, besides the cost of these systems, is that they are not easy to install. You really have to be comfortable with basically taking apart your dash and running cables around the car and installing splitters for the computer system. They can be done. A lot of people do them all the time. I'm not one that loves to tinker in that scenario, so I'm not really going to do that. But if you are looking for a sort of super simple, more plug-and-play solution that is going to look a lot more native to your car, I'll leave a couple options down below to some of those I found as well. They do exist out there, and will definitely give you the cleanest experience of all the options I'm going to mention. And then we get to what is really the best option on this list, in my opinion, sort of a combo deal here at 4 or 5, and that is this little box. And basically what this is, it's a little custom computer that tricks your phone into thinking it's connected to a car, and then tricks the Tesla into thinking it's connected to basically a full CarPlay system. What's so unique about the system is that it gives you the full CarPlay experience, even the full touchscreen capabilities at all. It does wireless audio pass-through through Bluetooth. It runs natively in the browser, will work while you're driving, while you're parked, and gives you the full-on CarPlay experience right inside of your Tesla. Again, the biggest thing for me is the full touchscreen support is built in here, which is really nice. It's very smooth, it's very fast. And also, again, with the audio built in, you basically feel like you have native CarPlay built right into your Tesla software. And actually, one of the origins of this project is actually a video I created a few months ago that showed off what this developer was doing when he released this source code. In that older video, I sort of walked you through step by step on how to set this up. You used a couple of Raspberry Pis. A lot of people were a little intimidated by this. It wasn't a super complicated install, but it did require some patience and some time at the computer. And you could certainly go through that method. I'll leave a link to that video down below if you want to check it out. The developer has sort of been hard at work on that. But one of the comments I saw in that video over and over again was, and I got a lot of emails about this and tweets, is, what about a plug and play solution? I want what you're showing off. I want the full experience, but I want something plug and play. If you wanted that, look no further than this. This is basically a custom box from Carlin Kit that is specifically made for Teslas, that basically is a plug-and-play solution that gives you full-on Apple CarPlay right inside of your Tesla. All right, so now let me give you a demo of how this CarPlay system works, because it is really cool to see in action, and it's honestly really easy to set up. All I had to do was plug in the box. You can use this either with your phone's hotspot providing data or a regular SIM card. I have a regular SIM card in there, just providing normal data to get this connected. And then all I have to do is connect my phone to it via Bluetooth. I'm just going to go to the AutoKit device name. It's really easy. They've got instructions on how to do this. Very, very simple. And then all I've got to do on the Tesla end is just make sure that it's connected to that AutoKit device. And once it is, that's it. All I can do now is head in my browser. I'm going to go to testpush.com, as it sounds, testpush.com, and then I'm going to see in just a moment, there you go, the real deal CarPlay experience. Yes, this is real. It works, touchscreen and all, and it is so cool to see in action. And like I mentioned before, yeah, this is full-on CarPlay, touchscreen support and all. And one of the nice things is that this is sort of running in a window, so you still get the full power of sort of the Tesla software experience, but you also get all the apps to augment some of the things you're missing with Tesla software experience. For example, I can do things like, obviously open up text messages or my phone app, which I'm not going to do here on video for privacy reasons, but I could open up the audiobooks app, for example. I wanted to listen to an audiobook, or maybe I'm a big fan of Apple News. I could open up the News app if I wanted to. Or one of the things that Tesla is really missing is a podcast client. There is sort of podcast, but not as good as my favorite app, which is like Overcast. So I could go here, I could open up Overcast, and it's going to work just like that. There is a little bit of lag, but considering what this is doing, it's really, not that bad. It's pretty forgiving. And honestly, most of the time here, it's pretty fast. Also, this is an Intel-based car. I'm curious if it actually would run better on an AMD Ryzen-based car, one of the newer Teslas. But it does work here, and obviously it's, fully functional, fully usable. If I wanted to, adjust the wallpaper and stuff, I could jump into CarPlay settings. I could change the appearance. I could change Siri suggestions. Everything you do on a normal CarPlay car. All the settings are here, but again, this is running right on your Tesla. Obviously, I could use different mapping software, so maybe I'm a huge fan of Apple Maps. I could easily use Apple Maps here, or if I was a Waze fan, I really, really love Waze. Boom, there you go, full-on Waze right on your Tesla, ready to go, and I could sort of navigate around. Maybe I wanted to go here to, I want to go to, I don't know, Olympic Boulevard over here. I could do that and get full routing and all the mapping done right on Waze, just like this. The cool thing as well is that the audio is all being run independently through your phone. So as long as your Tesla is connected to your phone over Bluetooth, which it probably already is, audio is going to work totally fine here. I have it muted here for demo purposes, but you're going to have full, you know, audio here to stream and do what you'd want with. I could obviously end this. I could go back to other apps here as well. I could go to PlugShare, for example. Maybe I want to find a charger nearby. I could obviously use this full app and sort of do different things. And again, like I mentioned, you're getting sort of the full experience here right in your Tesla. And I'm not sure if there's a whole lot else to show here, but, you know, like I mentioned, sort of it's working. One of the nice things about CarPlay as well is that you could sort of use the apps that you download on your phone to get sort of third-party apps in CarPlay. So I use Telegram for work messaging. There's a Telegram app here if I wanted to open it. I'm not going to do that now. But Libby, for example, a great audiobook player, I could play those on here. And again, it's just better over Bluetooth because you have a full UI, you have a full app to work with here, Blinkist, for example, but you don't have to just do it over Bluetooth. So again, full CarPlay experience running right inside of your Tesla. And again, totally plug-and-play solution. It's all running through this box right here. I can't really show, it's kind of plugged in down below for power, but it's plugged in really easy. And again, as long as your phone is connected to, you know, the Bluetooth through the car connects to this via Wi-Fi, I can drive and have this totally open and sort of have, you know, my mapping app of choice that I wanted to have, for example, and do what I want to do. And again, have full CarPlay right inside your Tesla. Obviously, I could get rid of this if I didn't want it. Like, let's say I'm done, I want to go back to the regular Tesla interface, I could do that. And again, just open up the browser and it's going to be there and ready to go. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a really easy way to get CarPlay on your Tesla and you want a plug-and-play solution, you really can't beat this. Super simple here, super easy. You're getting, again, the full interface here. You can download apps. You can customize this. If you want CarPlay, this is obviously the easiest way I found and is going to let you do what you want to do right inside of your Tesla, just like that. Again, all happening wirelessly. All the box requires is power, and it's just really, really cool to see sort of the full CarPlay UI, the full CarPlay experience here in action. So obviously this video wasn't sponsored by Carlin Kit, but they were kind enough to send me a couple of these boxes out to test out, so I appreciate that. And also, Eric's sending a coupon code for you guys as well, so if you do want, I know if a lot of you guys were commenting about this, a plug-and-play CarPlay solution for your Tesla, you can use the code ROB and get 18% off your order. I'll leave all the details down below, but use the code ROB, 18% off one of these plug-and-play kits. But I'm curious, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Does this sort of scratch the itch that you might have had for CarPlay or Android Auto? Do you think this is a good solution, a bad solution? Do you think these solutions basically fix a lot of Tesla shortcomings? Do you think Tesla should adopt full-on CarPlay or Android Auto support? Or do you think Tesla knows best and their software system is best as it exists right now? Let me know your thoughts down below. As always, I appreciate you guys watching these videos. Thank you so much. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.